In the world of Black Clover, power decides everything. Kings rule kingdoms with magic. Captains dominate battlefields. And devils possess power so terrifying that entire nations fear their existence. But among all these monsters, who is truly the strongest magician of all time? Today, we're ranking the absolute most broken magicians in Black Clover history. From legendary wizard kings, to devil-hosting monsters, to warriors capable of slicing through dimensions themselves. Some of these characters can erase armies instantly, while others possess power that completely breaks the laws of magic. And trust me, once we reach the top 3, the power levels become completely insane. So with that said, let's begin the ranking of the strongest magicians in Black Clover history. Starting off the list, we have the captain of the Black Bulls himself, Yami Sukehiro. And honestly, Yami is one of the most dangerous human fighters in the entire series. His dark magic is already insanely overpowered because it naturally counters devils and absorbs other magic types. But what truly makes Yami terrifying is his fighting style. This guy constantly evolves during battle. The stronger the enemy becomes, the stronger Yami becomes too. His mana zone combined with ki sensing allows him to react to attacks that most captains wouldn't even see coming. And then we have one of the coldest attacks in the entire anime, Dark Cloak Dimension Slash, a move capable of literally cutting through dimensions themselves. That attack alone instantly placed Yami among the top tier fighters in Black Clover. And during the fight against Dante, Yami proved exactly why he belongs here. Even against a devil-possessed monster with insane regeneration, Yami was still dominating huge parts of the battle. Now, moving on, we have someone even more broken, the uncrowned monster of the Clover Kingdom, Mereoleona Vermilion. This woman is pure insanity. No hacks, no devil powers, no spirit contracts. Just overwhelming power and battle instincts. Mereoleona trained in the wild for years, and because of that, her combat ability became absolutely monstrous. Her Hellfire incarnate form turns her into a walking volcano, and the craziest part, she can literally fight high-level enemies using pure mana reinforcement alone. Most characters rely heavily on special abilities. Mereoleona just punches you into another dimension. During the elf reincarnation arc, she fought multiple powerful elves almost non-stop, and later on, she even battled ancient demons head-on. That level of raw power is ridiculous. She's basically proof that hard work and insane talent together can rival almost anyone in the series. But now, let's move on to someone with truly terrifying magic, the Wizard King himself, Julius Novachrono, or should I say, the Master of Time Magic. Time magic is easily one of the most broken abilities in all of anime. Julius can accelerate, stop, and reverse time itself. That alone already makes him a nightmare opponent. But what truly made Julius legendary was his speed and intelligence. This man could read battles instantly and adapt almost immediately. During his fight against Patri, he was so overwhelming that Patri himself admitted Julius was holding back. And remember, Julius was protecting the entire kingdom while fighting. If he focused purely on combat without worrying about civilians, that battle probably ends much faster. The only reason Julius isn't higher is because later characters simply reached even more absurd levels. Still, Prime Julius was absolutely terrifying. And honestly, if Black Clover had continued showing his full power more often, he might have ranked even higher. But now, we're entering the truly demonic levels. One of the biggest masterminds in the entire series, Lucius Zogratis. This man is horrifying because he combines intelligence, manipulation, soul magic, and time magic together. Basically, he's Julius mixed with pure evil. Lucius was planning everything from the shadows for years. And once he revealed himself, the entire power scale of Black Clover changed instantly. He can manipulate souls, purify devils, create insanely powerful paladins, and control time at absurd levels. Not only that, but Lucius also possesses unbelievable strategic intelligence. Every move he makes feels calculated. And unlike many villains, Lucius genuinely believes he's creating a perfect world. That makes him even more dangerous. His battle against Asta showed just how broken he truly is. Even top-tier captains looked almost helpless against him. But despite all of that, there are still monsters above him. And now we're talking about the kings of devils themselves, who completely changed Black Clover forever. Zagrid. Before Zagrid appeared, fans thought they understood power in this series. Then this guy showed up, and chaos exploded. His word soul magic is absolutely ridiculous. Anything he speaks can become reality. He can summon weapons, create monsters, manipulate the battlefield, and attack from almost anywhere. And unlike many villains, Zagrid constantly toyed with everyone during battle. It took multiple captains, elves, Yuno, Asta, and lift-level fighters just to finally bring him down. That alone says everything. What makes makes Zagrid truly dangerous is his unpredictability. You never know what attack he's about to create next. And because devil magic naturally overwhelms normal magic, most opponents barely stand a chance against him. But believe it or not, there are devils far stronger than Zagrid. And now we're entering the top 5. Grinberryall. Now this placement might surprise some people, but yes, Yuno absolutely deserves top 5. By the later stages of the story, Yuno becomes an actual monster. He has royal blood, insane natural talent, wind magic, star magic, spirit dive, and one of the highest mana reserves in the series. That combination is absurd. Star magic alone is incredibly broken because it allows teleportation, defense, and devastating attacks all at once. And when Yuno combines that with Spirit of Boreas and Spirit Dive, his speed becomes almost untouchable. What's even crazier is how fast Yuno evolves. Every major battle pushes him to a completely different level, and unlike many characters, Yuno stays incredibly calm under pressure. That composure makes him even more deadly. By the final arcs, he was fighting enemies that most captains couldn't even survive against. And honestly, he fully earned his reputation as Asta's greatest rival. But speaking of monsters, the next character is on another level entirely. Asta, the boy born without magic, became one of the strongest beings in the world. That alone is legendary. Asta's anti-magic completely breaks the rules of Black Clover. While everyone else relies on mana, Asta can erase it. That makes him the natural enemy of basically every magician alive. And once he fully synchronized with Liba, everything changed. Devil Union Asta became absolutely insane. His speed, strength, durability, and attack power skyrocketed to ridiculous levels. But what truly separates Asta is his mentality. This guy never gives up. No matter how impossible the battle looks, Asta keeps pushing forward, and that determination constantly allows him to surpass opponents stronger than himself. By the final arcs, Asta was fighting enemies capable of destroying entire kingdoms, and he was winning! The craziest part? He achieved all of this without a single drop of magic. But even Asta isn't at the very top, because the final 3 are basically gods. Now we're talking about a true legend, Licht, the leader of the elves. Even after hundreds of years, his power was still considered terrifying. His sword magic combined with his immense mana made him almost unstoppable. And unlike many characters, Licht possessed unbelievable speed on top of insane attack power. During the Elf arc, his movements were so fast that most fighters could barely follow him. What makes Licht special is how naturally gifted he was. Even among elves, he stood at the absolute peak. And once he wielded Demon Dweller and Demon Destroyer swords, his combat ability became monstrous. At full power, Licht was capable of overwhelming devil-level enemies. And honestly, if he never lost control during the ancient tragedy, the history of Black Clover might have been completely different. But now, we've reached the top 2, and these next characters are beyond terrifying. The King of Devils, Lucifero. This dude was pure nightmare fuel the moment he appeared. Captains started getting destroyed instantly. His gravity magic was so overwhelming that simply standing near him crushed people into the ground. And physically, Lucifero was an absolute beast. Even powerful attacks barely damaged him. It took the combined efforts of multiple top-tier fighters just to slow him down temporarily. That's insane. And remember, this wasn't even his complete manifestation. A partially manifested Lucifero was already dominating almost everybody. That alone proves how absurdly powerful he truly was. His presence completely changed the battlefield. Every second he existed felt hopeless for the heroes. But despite all that power, there is still one magician above everyone else. And honestly, this #1 spot was inevitable. Taking the #1 spot, we have the first Wizard King himself, Lemuel Silvermillion Clover. This man was an absolute legend. Even centuries after his death, people still spoke about his strength. His light magic was unbelievably fast and devastating. But what truly made Lemuel special was his mastery, intelligence, and overwhelming mana control. During the battle against the ancient demon, Lemuel displayed power that shocked literally everyone. And unlike many characters who rely purely on destruction, Lemuel fought with precision and strategy. He was the perfect balance of power and leadership. Even other legendary characters respected him. And considering the era he lived in, his feats become even more insane. Without modern techniques, double contracts, or advanced systems, he still became one of the strongest beings to ever exist. That's why, in my opinion, Lemuel deserves the title of the strongest magician in Black Clover history. But that's just my ranking. Who do you think is the strongest magician in Black Clover? Did I rank someone too high, too low, or did I completely miss somebody? Let me know down in the comments. That was the full ranking. Make sure to like and subscribe, and click on this video next where I explain all 12 special bending abilities in Avatar. Go on, check it out!